In early 2015, a young man called me by the name of Dennis Gray. He was 85 years old, and he said, "I met Amelia Earhart, and I can prove it." And I said, "So how was that?" I was very intrigued, and he said, "I have a film of it. My father filmed it." Dennis and his younger sister, Dennis was 4, and he and his family came out on the train from South Dakota to California to Valley Spring Lane, where his aunt lived. And they were there shooting pictures of the kids in the street and playing at a park, and they heard there was a lion at Burbank Airport. And lo and behold, it's really there. This Gaylord the lion, and he was there as a gimmick for a production of an aircraft. It was a sponsorship. And here is this lion in a cage, lying there at the airport. And so they went to see it, and their father filmed it. And he filmed a few other planes, and he saw the Lockheed aircraft hangar, and then all of a sudden they got closer, and there is Amelia Earhart's 10E Electra sitting there inside the hangar. And we can tell when because it has a Hoven DF loop attached to the top. Now this was removed 2 days before Amelia Earhart left on her first try for the last flight. She's headed for Hawaii. She's going to fly to Alameda Island up in Oakland and fly out and land in Hawaii on the first leg, and then of course ground loop and have to bring the plane back. So this is literally March 2 or March 3, right before. And so here's the plane. You can see workers working on it. You can see them loading the plane, and who walks out but Amelia Earhart in that classic leather flight jacket, and she is walking over to these 2 little kids, and she shakes hands with Dennis Gray.
All of these historical factors must be considered to understand just how special this video is. In fact, the historical context, in a way, almost ensures that this film could not exist, and yet it does. We have a spontaneous home video of one of history's most famous women. This is history in its natural habitat.
Amelia Earhart, who simply dropped what she was doing, which was working on an airplane that was parked on the ramp there, and came over and posed for pictures and shook my hand. I was older than my sister. She was always very shy. She wouldn't go anywhere near Amelia Earhart. I was encouraged by my parents, and I shook her hand. And then much later in life I got a keen interest in aviation, and everything flowed from that.
This is her just before she takes off for Hawaii. It's amazing to watch, and such a delight to have a little boy in there who could tell me the story.